Morning all, welcome to today's shave of the day. Today's shave is dedicated to Justin Desjardins' father Maurice, who recently passed away unfortunately to cancer. It's a condition that's quite close to my heart because I lost my dad to cancer in 2010. So every time I hear that it's taken yet another person who clearly didn't deserve it, it kind of gets to me a little bit. So today I'm using one of Justin's soaps for the shave as a way of remembering someone who, although I didn't know in any way, shape or form, I can tell he was a good person. And the way I can tell that is by the way he's raised his son. Justin's got fantastic work ethic, works really hard to get his business off the ground and working as it should, and the fact that he's a Telecaster player as well tells me a lot. And those couple of little things tell me all I need to know about someone. If they can raise their son with a great work ethic and turn him into a good man, that is a measure of the man who raised him. So Maurice, this one's for you. Today I'm using one of Justin's soaps. It's the triple soap, although it says triple, it is actually one of the 5 butter soaps. I know Justin mentioned to me when I received these that he was out of the new labels for this. This is the whiskey sour scent. It's a very nice scent, and yeah, let's crack on with the shave. I've already prepared my shave with a hot towel and a Wickham's face soap scrub prior. I do the face scrub first with the soap and then apply the hot towel over the top. Thanks to Mehmet Omer for that one. That's a fantastic little tip there. Put the glycerin based face soap on first and then get the hot towel over the top. It really sort of cranks it up a notch and gives you a fantastic base upon which to have your shave. The soap, as we know, is the whiskey sour, and there's a trick to this soap. And I remember discussing with Justin when I first received the 2 soaps from him that they can be a bit tricky to lather, and I've found blooming them. I know it's here we go, see if I can tilt it and not spill. Yeah, that's full of water, and that just softens the soap enough, because it's quite a hard soap, to allow the brush to bite in and get some decent amount. Now I'm going to pour the majority away, leave a little bit in, and we're going to use the Razor Up Monster Canadian soap and Canadian sauce brush from, yeah, so 26ml into the softened soap. Like I say, there's probably about 1.5 teaspoons of water left. That's all the moisture I'm going to use for now to start building the lather. And I remember, like I said, when I first got the soaps, very tricky to lather with a badger, and a bit of testing showed that synthetics were the way to go to get the absolute very best out of this soap. And it works really well, I would say. I've got three full days of growth to get rid of, and this soap will do the trick nicely. So like I say, soften the surface, about 1 teaspoon of water left in there, and a completely dry brush. I'm going to load it fairly heavy, because like I say, I've got 3 days of growth to get rid of, and there's a fair bit there for me. I'd say that will do the trick nicely. So we've got the brush full, we've got plenty of lather left in here. I'm not going to waste. Look at that, it's nice and creamy and dense. And that's the one thing I love about this soap, is it is dense. And the scent is soft. In fact, I'm telling you a mistake, I've actually picked up Sidecar. So this is Sidecar. I thought the vanilla in the whiskey was missing. But yeah, so this is Sidecar. So we're not going to waste that lather. The question then remains, what have I done with the whiskey sour? Where is it? It's down there. Anyway, so we'll get the brush. We'll start building a great lather. And once we've got this lather built to perfection, we're going to mow it down with a Mercure Future and an Astra blade. Bank holiday Monday here in England, which means it's a day off. So the lather is nice, thick and dense. I'm going to add just a touch of moisture. Not a huge amount. Because let's face it, goes quite a bit up front. And the brush is chock full. So, clean up the old nostrils and the lips, and we get ready. Now, the lather from the Prohibition style soaps is fantastic. If you saw my original reviews of the soaps, you'll see that I got great post shave and a fantastic in shave performance. So it's a bit of an unusual one for me, having 3 days of growth to get rid of. So we're ramping up the mercure to a 6 to take off the first pass. And you know the old phrase, hot knife through butter. It really does go through. Like hot knife through butter, and it really does a good job of providing plenty of lube. Here we go, first pass, 3 days, just sliced away, nice and easy, no drama, no sweat. Then we'll go on for pass 2. We're going to dial it back, we're not going to go 6 for pass 2. As much as I appreciate the arts and Sweeney Todd, I don't want to recreate it, so we're going to knock it back to a 2. The 6 just does a fantastic job of mowing everything down in its path, and then we just take it easy from there. So we'll lather up again with this superb stuff that I'm spraying everywhere. Oh well. And so the lather is dense and creamy, super slick. I mean, I've got it on my fingers, and I wouldn't pick up my razor till I've cleared the soap off my hands, because it's a disaster waiting to happen. So, this is my hybrid pass. And it's a hybrid because skin growth, hair goes every which way. So I'll just do a bit of a generic. One pass catches all. There we go. And just clean off with the old towel. And that, truth be told, that's a great shave. I could go for a third pass. I will go for a third pass. And what we'll do, once we finish the shave, is we'll finish off with some Pinot Clubman. When I first got the Clubman, oh, it's a couple of months ago now. Is it a couple of months? Okay, knocking on for a couple of months ago. I was a little bit, I don't know what to think of it at first, but once the bottle had opened and got used to it, it's great. It's a lovely scent. So we're going to knock the Future back to a 1, just because the last few weeks my face or my neck area has been really sensitive, and it has not taken too well to an against the grain pass, and I've not done anything really different. It's just been the same sort of blades, same razors. In fact, no, I'll tell you what I think it might have been. I pulled out a razor I hadn't done in a while, my Mercure 39C, and whilst that was the first razor I used back when I started wet shaving again, and I dialed in perfectly back then. Because I hadn't used it in months. I think I've lost the technique with that razor. And the blade also, it was a Wilkinson saw blade. It kind of contradicting everything I said a minute ago. It wasn't really the same blade and razor, was it? No, since then it was a bit meh, shall we say. So, taking it easy. So there we have it. 3 passes. Of wonderful Prohibition style shave. My skin feels great. I don't look like a hobo now. So we'll finish off with the Clubman. And it is, I mean, you can tell, I've been using that since I had it. And a little goes a very long way. So you can understand why I built up a collection of aftershaves that just don't seem to be getting used, but they actually are. And there we have it. A fresh, lovely scented shave throughout. Sidecar is very mild. I'm not overly familiar with a particular cocktail because those soaps are all named after cocktails. And it just mild, it's pleasant, it's clean, and the soap, as we know, works wonders. Clubman smells fresh, leaves your skin feeling great. So, to finish off the shave, we'll have one final dedication to Maurice Desjardins, who sadly passed away this week. So this shave was dedicated to you, Maurice. It's the Prohibition style shave soap. I've been Nick. I'll see you again soon.